So what's the latest on the Democratic Party? Well, you saw it this week. Grant Platner's gone, dropping out like Jasmine Crockett in kindergarten. And if you're a woman who had dated the oyster farmer, the only catch of the day was crabs. But you got to ask, once again, how did he get so far? Who found this guy? Well, let's revisit the ghoul who did.
I said none of this will or should stop him from becoming a U.S. Senator.
And what was your thinking there?
Agree. I think if what the voters wanted were people who were grown in vats and had never done or said anything that they might regret their entire lives, we'd have a very different country. Part of our thesis here is that people do not want their candidates grown in vats. They want people who are real human beings, and they want people who do not look and sound like the vat-grown people who've been leading this country off a cliff for the last century. And that was Graham.
What about that voice? I mean, was he doing that interview during a prostate exam? I mean, how many fingers was the doctor using? Or was it just one finger? Oh my God. That is incredible. But that's the man behind the mayhem. And by the way, I'm being generous calling him a man. Daniel Morup, the socialist creep who recruited a creep for Senate. During his rigorous vetting process, he magically missed the giant Nazi tattoo. True, he missed more warning signs than me when John Travolta told me he just wanted a massage. But for each wave of dirt, Dan had incentive to keep Graham in the race, because for every speech and scandal, millions flowed in and Dan got a fat cut. It was like a charity, cash for creeps. For Platner, every crap storm would make it rain. But in the wake of Graham's perversion, we forget his policies. It's easy to say his behavior is the worst thing about him, but that lets his beliefs off the hook. He supported Antifa, BLM, free Medicare, trans in sports, DEI, open borders, defunding cops, the whole radical wish list. But he was a white guy with a beard, which is all the Dems wanted. And that's what you get for flunking biology. The Dems couldn't say what a woman was, and for that reason drove out actual men, which gave an opening for predatory sociopaths who excel in parroting the progressive idiocy of liberal women. But Graham's just a symptom of a bigger disaster. As the DSA takes over the Democrats' headless party, they're now saying what we all knew all along. They want our heads.
We have a unique responsibility to act from the heart of empire, the belly of the beast. The most important thing that we can do is take that empire down from within.
Our role ultimately is to facilitate our own empire's failure in ways that we can, ultimately to overthrow our own empire.
U.S. imperialism is not a thing that can be reformed away. It has to be overthrown through revolutionary struggle.
And to build a mass movement that can use the leverage of workers to hit the kill switch on American imperialism here within the American empire.
Oh man, that's a fun little party. But you see, it's no longer TDS, it's ADS, America Derangement Syndrome. And it's gone from a mild rash to full-blown AIDS. And the Democrats have it, and we're way past the penicillin stage. Now, the Dems always had a little socialism, but now it's so ingrained, they're kind of okay with it. It's like Dr. Jekyll is now totally cool with Mr. Hyde. For now, anyway, because it's going to be a death sentence by socialism unless they grow some balls and a brain. Because after Biden, the Dems have no soul, spine, structure, no game, no nothing, just a terrible smell. And they did it to themselves. So the socialists are on the verge of a full-blown movement that, like MAGA, might come to define their party. And it's up to the Dems whether they're okay with that. Republicans let MAGA become its party because it existed in the realm of common sense and because we both shared an inexplicable fondness for Kid Rock. MAGA offers the golden age, the DSA, the dark age, with just a dash of anti-Semitism. So what can the Dems do? Well, they can define themselves by what they're not. Say we reject open borders in trans and high school sports. We hate cashless bail and ending prisons and defunding the cops. We don't want to end the Electoral College, the Supreme Court, and America. We don't want to tax the rich simply because we can. It's time for someone to take the wheel and get the car back on the road. And if it's a chick, I'll pick a different metaphor.
Because we can't drive.
Thank you, Kat. The problem for them, it might be too late. Revolutions take their own sweet time until the end. And then when it's happening, the first to go are the people hoping they would be last. All right.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.